Hey, what's going on guys? Hazard here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be going over the same deck that I did in the last video, but in a bit of a different fashion this time. As you guys can see, I'm second currently in the global tournament. I'm tied for first, only losing because I have less crowns. He is 71, I have 47, so maybe there's something going on there, I don't really know. But I want to show you guys this replay that I had against Angel. Now I would jump into a live match, although the only possible people I could face is Ankel right here and this guy right here, who I know has gone to sleep. So I could be queuing for 5-6 hours. I don't really want to do that. And, you know, I'm just going to go over a replay. So yeah, this game was insane. I don't think I'm going to talk much over it, but I might say a few things. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Now, I knew what deck this guy was running because I saw him just play the match beforehand against, I believe it was an Expo player. That game was like within 8 HP of each other. There was an Expo locked on the tower, but Anka won with the P.E.K.K.A deck, obviously, which is why he was able to get high enough so he could match me. So I jumped on the opportunity. I decided to play him. I knew I didn't have the best matchup, but I felt confident in my skill with this deck as I've been really successful with it over the past, you know, week, 2 weeks, end of season last season, and then this global tournament, obviously. So yeah, I know I felt pretty confident with it. I wanted to test my luck, see if I can match him, because I didn't really just want to sit in second with 36 wins, knowing that someone could pass me. So I jumped right into it, and I managed to find Ankel here. Now, what makes this matchup is kind of tricky is that I don't really have many good answers to his minor. You would think that Rascals are a pretty good answer, but they really only cover a fourth of the tower, and it's pretty inconsistent when getting predictions on the minor. And because the Rascal Boy is such a slow moving card, even if you are like 1 or 2 tiles off when you predict the minor, it's still most likely going to miss because it's going to waddle over, and by that point the minor's already going to be locked onto the tower. So not the best matchup. And also he obviously has Ewiz and Mega Minion and Snowball, which are all very strong against Balloon, and combined with the Goblin Hut, I almost have no answers for Goblin Hut. Every time he plays it, he's going to get maybe a few hundred damage, or I'm going to have to overcommit with a minor. So realistically, I just kind of have to sit back, relax, and try to get his minors with Ice Golem as I did there. You don't want to predict the minors with Ice Golem. You want to be able to push it away, because if you miss a prediction with an Ice Golem, it's basically just a wasted 2 elixir, and the minor's still going to get like 300-400 damage. And there, as you guys can see, I don't think the minor got any hits, even though I played it reactively. So obviously a good trade for me there. My minor got 4 hits, I believe, because the Mega Minion locked onto it, and it also forced him to get rid of Mega Minion. So here I go with the Balloon in the opposite lane. He goes Peck in the back. I know that he only has Ewiz and Snowball. I try to make a bit of a fancy play here. I Snowball the Ewiz and then I Bar Barrel it as well to try to kill it. I don't think it ends up working out in my favor because he has that Snowball. A really well played Snowball there, although it does force him to play Mega Minion, so a bit of an overcommitment from him, although it was all in good. I guess it was a good play from him. I don't really know what I'm saying with the grammar. It was a good play from him because it did stop my Balloon from hitting the tower. So, you know, here's the wonders of this deck. I'm able to cycle my Balloon, apply some more pressure after defending with the Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower is so fun to defend with, guys, by the way. A bit of a misplay on my part. I played my Balloon on the top corner instead of playing it 1 tile back and 1 tile to the right, because when you play it 1 tile back and 1 tile to the right, if you play that 4-3 placement that he just played, the Balloon would go right past it. So a bit of a misplay for me. And okay, here's why it's a misplay. If he has to play the 3-3 placement, I can Bar Barrel the Goblin Hut like I just did there, and the Bar Barrel will actually kill the goblins, the Spear Goblins, so they won't pile up on my Balloon. So that was not bad, but, you know, we're really not in very good shape here. We haven't gotten any Balloon connections. We've got death damage a few times, but after every single Balloon push, he's been going in with the minor and the P.E.K.K.A. I've made a huge mistake here. I thought he was just going to go with minor. I didn't think he would play P.E.K.K.A. So that was a very smart play from him because I wasn't really ready with my Inferno Tower. I had almost no elixir to defend that. His Inferno Tower, or his minor does lock onto the tower, unfortunately, instead of the Inferno Tower. I was hoping that it would lock onto my Inferno Tower, but as you guys can see, it got maybe 4 hits there, which is over 200 damage with the Snowball. So we are really not looking too well. But here is where I went absolutely Super Saiyan. I waited for him to play the Mega Minion. I played my minor first so that I could cycle back to another minor because I knew he had Ewiz to cycle it. I pushed the Ewiz away and then do a little bit of damage on him. I get the other minor in, the second minor, by the way, kills the Ewiz and gets, like, I believe 3 hits on the tower. Also tanks with a Balloon, by the way. So that balloon gets hit. The miner's doing a ton of damage. I'm cycling back to the third miner. He plays Ewoos in the front to stop the Barbo because he has to, or the Ice Golem would have taken the tower as well. So that means he has nothing else to defend my miner, and we win with 8 HP. I was freaking out. I got so many messages on Twitter, and All Crap was watching on his live stream, so that was a super hype moment. I wanted to share that with you guys. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to play any matches, and honestly, I don't really want to risk it while I'm streaming live. You know, latter early season is one thing, but global tournaments normally only come around once a month, and I kind of want to finish high. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to follow me in the social media down below. Twitter's the best place if you want to reach me. And yeah,